says we are live. This could be, as my friends from Rhode Island say, disaster. Let's hope not. Oh, okay, my mic's on. I got my mic on. Alright, is it working? Okay, so what I'm going to do here... Squire, hey man. Glad you're here. You might dig this, you might not. This is dumb, let me know. So, what I've got here... I've got the band... And... So let me see if that played... Oh, beautiful. Okay. So what I've got here is the band. Alright? And this is rehearsal. And these are songs that I play, you know, whatever. But haven't played in a long time, or we haven't been actively been doing. And lead guitar playing for me is 90% of what you already play, or what you usually play, or what you know. And 10% sneaking something in there, getting lucky. Michael Lampanese, cheers, man. And so I took our last rehearsal and a bunch of butchered guitar solos. And, you know, these, before this goes out live, you know, to a club or, you know, at some place that we got to play, stuff certainly got to be tightened up. I mean, it's really got to be tightened up. But, you know, when you're not sure of what you're gonna play, and you'll see when we get into it. But like I said, 90% of my guitar playing is playing what I already know. Okay, it's playing what I already know and what I've already done. So let me see if I can do this one thing. No, I can't. Okay, I have to do it this way. All right. So let's get into it here. I'm gonna stick me down in I'm gonna put me over in this corner because there's nothing going on over there. Okay. So I'm gonna start this off. This is Walk Away. Boomer Bass Memes. How's it going, man? I just like saying Boomer Bass Memes. Okay, that solo right there, I never played it that way. I never used to play it that way. Okay, I'm totally not in tune with that because we're half stuff flat, but I can do it here. But I'm doing it. I'm going. I used to do it down in the relative minor position, playing it like a pentatonic. But I went to opt to go with it. I just figured this out the other day when we were at practice. I went... like that. And it's... I'm not unhappy with this guitar solo by any stretch. I'm not unhappy with it at all. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of happy with it, as a matter of fact. Kill Joe Walsh vocals. You know what? The more I practice this, the better it's going to get. It's like prompts us to add more. Alright, so I'm not totally unhappy with that vocal performance. I mean, lead guitar performance there. I'm not totally disappointed in that. And I don't think I'll change anything on that particular one. But that's about the only one. You need a tooth shaker to make that right. I don't know what a tooth shaker is, Michael. But here's, Lord's sakes. Here's the next solo. And this, I've tuned the E string down a whole step, the high E, to do it the way that it is done. And you can see I get confused really bad, really fast. Okay. It's going. Right away I go the wrong press. See, right there, I would normally not have that E string tuned down. So I immediately, like I hit the wrong frickin' note. And then I stumbled through more. Not having that E string available to me until I can figure out what to do with it, because it's tuned down a half step, throws that solo off for me. So there's a missed 12th fret harmonic. So that's how far I went with that right there. But that's a solo. I know what I would play if my high E string wasn't tuned down a whole step to get that funky sound on a seventh in the verse, on playing the chord. And there's a different way to play it, but it sounds better this way, and it makes that first part of the lead, that da da da, makes that so much easier to play than trying to hit this funky triad chord. You just bar it, but you got to hit the right fret. You have to hit the right fret. Make the song your open. I don't know. You can personalize the song. Comment on the person in the front row and point at them. Yeah. Well, I personalize every song because I do not do solos normally, note for note. I'm not capable. So I just can't do that. I do it my way. So let me see what's next. Turn my mic on. Okay, this is Fred. I don't think I've got any of him doing it in here. Fred's never been a singer. He'll sing backups. He sings backup with me all the time. He's never been the feature vocalist on a song. And I asked him the other day, I says, hey, you think you can sing LaGrange? Oh, I'll give it a try. And so we were working on that. He actually did really good, but I don't want to put him on the spot yet. With it. I want to let him do it, more than just this one freaking time. But, here's what I'm doing in LaGrange. And I think I get to, this is just the end solo. I'm not going to put him on the spot. I'm not going to throw him on the spot. Alright, so I blew the ending there a little bit. Little bit. Just a little bit. You insulted it just a little bit. Brian Spalding, hey, welcome. Hey, Electric Gypsy, what's up, man? Hatriani, is he in here? Yes, he is. What's up, guys? What's up? So, that we played that right up until last year, 2019, and then when we got Jerry in the band, we dropped all the ZZ Top stuff because Rick used to sing that, and I didn't want to learn the words. Well, we could have done Cheap Sunglasses. We would have kept doing that, but there was an argument about how to play it. And I just said, you know what, we don't need it. So now that we're just doing it this way with 3 people, at the moment, for what we're doing here, we're going to go ahead and do it. All right, let me check, see what next thing is here.
get the words learned that I don't have to read them. And
Yeah.
Okay, this really isn't a lead. This is just a transition in the song from one part of the song to the other. In New Mother Nature, and I used to play this with bar chords, and then I switched to using a capo and using the open chords. But then when you make the transition into the second part of the song, there's no good chord. So I got to get rid of that capo to get to an open E. So this is what I come up with. So that you see where that went. That's I just do like I just take my thumb and dump the capo and let it hit the floor. And before I was reaching over the top of the capo and breaking it loose. Okay, it's like this. I was reaching up and grabbing the bar and pulling it down. And this way I got my hand around the neck and I just took my thumb and went like that and dropped it. And that was just a little genius move on my part, right? Absolute freaking genius. Hey, Meryl. Okay, we want to stop that. Okay, so hey, Meryl, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. So, you know, the point here is there's a pyramid of the world, okay? And that top pyramid, the very top people ruling this world are lead guitar players that can sing and play lead at the same time. Then under that is the Illuminati. Then under that is the New World Order. And then, you know, under that is like Jesus or something. I don't know. But, you know, just to get the priorities straight in that triangle, who's in that very top triangle, it's guitar players that can play lead and sing at the same time. Okay, so when you really want to know who's really in control of things, when it all goes to shit, it's those guys. And someday, if I live long enough, I might actually be one of those guys. But guitar playing, uh, like I said, for me, it's 90% what I already know, and then like 10% happy accidents and improvisation. Now, when you just lay down a chord progression and you start to improvise over it or whatever, that's just, you can go all over the place and you've got a lot more freedom. But me personally, I'm still gonna rely 90% on what licks I already know how to play, or patterns I already know how to play. And trying to patch all this stuff together, because once we do, my leads will vary a little bit. The lead ride will actually, they'll change every time from solo to solo. They'll change, but the arrangement won't change. And the structure of the song won't change. We rely on holding that the structure and the arrangement of the song together always. There's no wild improvisation with us too much at all. Yeah, 16 people here. I'm really happy. I didn't know. I was gonna kind of like do this as just a video, but I thought, what the hell? Do it live. See what people think. Yeah, improv and happy accidents, Epiphonium. They're absolutely the best. Happy accidents are few and far between with me. Most accidents are unhappy, as you've seen, but I'm using OBS, and I kind of like this. Once I figured out how to get a video, to put a video up to play along while I'm live, and then also be live, I kind of knew how to do it. But I couldn't figure out how to get the video to actually play, and then once I figured that out, then I said, oh, okay, all right, I can do this, and I can do, I can really start being a dipstick and start throwing filters in and stuff, and we add the old green screen. Oh, what's it do? It puts the video up back there. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want the video showing through. So let me turn the filter off. That'll be just fine. And I found out that the big green curtain that Fred put up here actually works really decent for a green screen. This curtain right here works really good for a green screen, the one that's behind us there. So I don't think you guys can see my cursor. No, you can't. Well, alright, that's cool. Doesn't matter. You don't need to see my cursor, but okay, moving right along. They say here in Chicago, guitar players are a dime a dozen, but you have to be able to sing at least something. Yeah. Well, yeah, around here, most singers are also either a bass player or a guitar player. And there are some guys out there that just strictly sing. Mostly that's women, or they're keyboard players and vocalists. you're doing pretty good since you can sing and play guitar. There are many of us who can't sing even though we play guitar. Well, I've been doing it a long time, and I mean, obviously I have my limitations. My voice has its limitations. My guitar playing certainly has its limitations, and that's why we try to pick songs that, you know, we can do. All right, so let's go to this next one. This live stream is going to end rather quickly because we're more than halfway through the guitar playing.
And I'll be wrong, cause I play that day. Yes, I play that day. Joy, boom, boom, I'll go back.
Okay, that's the lead part, the way I'm doing it. Pat Travers, man, he does all kinds of stuff in there, and he makes it a lot longer. And I'll tell you what, hey, Hanoi Bomb, how you doing? Hey, Triani, Rogello Gonzalez, hello. My best strategy is not to play too long. You know, don't drag a lead solo out for too long, any more than, you know, there's some I might have one or two that are 16 measures long. You know, that's a long solo. We're at 8 measures usually. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna run it back a little bit. Yeah, Squire, Linda's jamming that, and for the way that she approaches the bass guitar, it's pretty impressive. You know, some people might not be impressed, but it's more impressive in person. You gotta see it in person. I can't knock anything about the job that she's doing, because I don't expect, you can probably hear it in there now, man. She's rattling the frickin' walls of that frickin' Ampeg amp in there, and I have to shut both the doors, so I mean I can hear it plain as day. The mic probably isn't picking it up, but of course it is. But yeah. But you know, that's another one where I just the solo's quick, short and sweet.
And my in my sack. Boom boom, I'll go back.
got a little wonky there. The audio got a little wonky there because my CPU is using 50%. This isn't the most powerful computer, so I'm streaming live and then doing this stuff on OBS, and I might be able to relieve some of that stress on this by absolutely just deleting that filter altogether, not just turning it off, but deleting it. Yeah, a couple percent, but so that's a lead that, you know, you just don't get too fancy way. Yeah, can hear all the way down in Panama. You can hear it in Panama. Parma's west of me. But cool. All right, well, now here's where things go really bad. Go really bad for Ed.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, before you say it, I know it's and I've got it kind of backwards, and I've played it wrong for so long that I know what to do to fix it. I know how to fix it. I just gotta fix it. And it's not like it's a big deal, but that is such a signature part. That last note with those bends is such a signature part of that song that's a part that you've got to nail. And I kind of got it backwards. And not that, you know, your average person is going to know, but Skynyrd fans, guitar players, they're going to know, and they're not going to, like, just ignore it. They're going to know, okay? So you got to nail that. So, I'll continue with it. Second solo. Okay, that part right there, I know what Gaines is doing. He's going. And I'm doing. That's just something, another thing that I gotta work out for myself. And, you know, hopefully I can work his lick into it. It's a hard lick. Oh, come on. Okay, here we go. Okay, you didn't hear a word I said. That was the second solo, and now we're coming into the end part of it. obviously, I don't know what I'm playing. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fumbling around. Oh, I heard it. I'm just fumbling around here, but, you know. And I used to have something that I played, like, pretty much all the time, a certain place I went with this, but, yeah, I don't remember that, how I did that. You guys didn't hear anything because I was muted. Somebody yeah. All right, when I get to this part, it's supposed to be. Okay, well, I'm not going to keep going, but that, I don't even get close to that here. Okay, so that's the solo before the last verse, and then there's a verse and a chorus. Then the outro solo, where I try to attempt to do that part, and I blow it again. So this is on me to put this together for myself. Yeah, I was muted. It's up to me to put this together for myself because there's no other guitar player in the band. So it's up to me. Okay, there I went Aeolian. I went to the Assholean scale, trying to do something different. Because we're in A minor and F. I figured why not, play an A minor scale, a natural minor scale. Assholean scale, and that's exactly how it turned out. Thank you for telling me that I'm muted. Read my lips. Can you read my lips? Yes, we keep the guitar in E flat. I'll go through this all again because I'm doing all the singing now, and after 3 hours, my voice is shot. And you know, sometimes you got to play for 4. So, just dropping down a half step makes all the difference in the world when you're singing. Being on the other side of the drummer, yeah. The way we're set up here is not typical. Now, I'm always here. Fred's in the middle. Okay, I gotta make an adjustment. The wide angle lens on my camera made my camera fall over. So, Fred's always in the middle usually. And Linda's over here where he is. And the reason for that being is she's left-handed. And she can look over and see my guitar neck. Okay? I mean, there's literally a strategy to this. She can, and it's not as critical now as it was, say, 5 years ago. When 5 years ago, if she got lost, she would have to look over at my guitar neck and see what I was playing so that she knew where she should be. It's not like that anymore. Very rarely is she going to be looking up there for a reference, especially if she does know the song. She's not going to be trying to reference that. But I don't like being on the right side of the drummer or stage left. I like being over where I'm at just because I can turn around and I can see these guys. And with the speakers and everything, it's not going to change the sound for me. Yeah, Hanoi Bomb, exactly. And unless you're a phenomenal guitar player. I mean, if you're Michelangelo Matteo or Jared Dines or Yngwie Malmsteen or something, you can do that. Even Stevie Ray Vaughan, he did some really, really nice instrumentals, but his solos were not terribly giant, long ass solos, even live. And he would jam out now and then. Yeah, I just got to work the leads out for myself and have a plan of where I'm going. Right now at this point with that smell, I'm just trying to find something that works. And I'll tell you what doesn't work is it's not going to be the natural minor. But I'll tell you something that is going to work eventually is going to be can't do it now. That 3-note sweep, I'll get that in there at some point, some way, someday. But all right, well, this isn't I'm not a question and answer type of channel, really. So, I don't imagine any of you have any questions anyway, other than you mostly have input and comments. But I don't know, I thought this would be kind of a fun video to share with you guys, and that being said, I'd like to thank, John Doe, no sound, you've got laryngitis all echoed in your band. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Doesn't matter either because I'm about done here. You know, Hanoi Bomb, and that's a good point about a rhythm player, and that's where we went. I became the rhythm player. And yeah, I ended up playing lead almost as much as I was anyway. But it sounds really, really good with another guitar player. You can go back and listen to the stuff that I posted from over the summer and tell the difference of how much better we sounded with that other guitar. And Jerry has more of a processed sound than I do, so it really filled things out, and he's an amazing slide player. So, you know, there's that. But with the virus and everything else and some other issues that came up, it's just been me and Fred and Linda for a while. And we're enjoying it because it gives us more freedom really to play more. We don't have to be so picky. You know, I can just pick songs and, hey, I want to do this one. And neither one of them are ever really going to say no. You know, they'd really have to hate something. And Fred's the kind of guy, if he doesn't like a song, he says, if you don't like a song, nail it. Learn it. Nail it so that when you get to practice, you've only got to play it once. You know, if you don't learn it, you're going to spend your whole afternoon trying to learn it because you don't like it. You're better off to just really learn it and nail it and suffer through playing it and do a good job at it, and then you're done, you know. Alright guys, well, I guess that's going to be it. We're coming up on 50 minutes here. Oh, and by the way, there is a link in the description to Fred the Drummer's channel down there. And if you'd like to go over and see Fred the Drummer and give him a sub, he's just posting really the basic same stuff that I'm posting, but he's recording it differently because he's using a tablet, an iPad, and some cool lenses, and he's got a mixer and audio and an interface and everything hooked up to his thing. And Wednesday a good day, that might be right. You might be right on that. But it might be a good day, Wednesday. And, you know, check out, he likes to throw effects on the video and stuff and do different things. So go out and check Fred the Drummer out. Show him some love over there. Give him a few subs. He doesn't have, you know, anybody, and he doesn't really care. But I know that he would enjoy it. I know that he would enjoy it. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it. 50 minutes, coming up on an hour. Everybody, Electric Gypsy Blues, Epiphonium, Rogelio Gonzalez, Michael Lampanese, Hatriani, Hanoi Bomb, Brian Spalding, Squire, Merrill, Michael Lampanese, Epiphonium, Hatriani. You guys, y'all rock. Thank you so much. I don't think I missed anybody. Electric Gypsy Blues, of course, I don't want to forget you. Glad you made it. And I will keep posting, and I will look out for your guys' posts. And everybody, stay cool.